Greetings, world. This is Michelle Strickland. I'm only showing you this stuff. It's like wintertime here. When I show you my food, it's not like it's gourmet stuff. No, but I'm showing you how to save money and eat well. You know, I made beans today, like early this morning. I soaked my beans overnight. I did multi-bean. This is like pinto and navy bean, but I also put like sausage in there, Italian sausage. You can use whatever ground beef or whatever you want. You don't even have to use meat, but I just used it's just me, so I just used a little bit of beans to make the soup, and I put sausage in it. But what I wanted to show you was that I get a couple of rolls of sausage and I divide them up, and then I smash them out, and then I freeze them, and then I can just add to whatever. I can either make a breakfast sandwich or whatever, a sausage, or add it to like some beans. But so anyway, I made some beans this morning with pinto beans and navy beans and Italian sausage, and then I made some cornbread, but I'm cutting corners. We're talking about saving money, okay? So I did use like Martha White cornbread, which made me a small thing of this, and then I also made a small tin of cornbread out of that one little package, so you can eat and save money. So that whole meal, the focaccia I made yesterday out of pizza dough, and that was like 90-something cent pizza dough. Is it? I'm not going to get into the nutritional values, but we're talking about survival, okay? This other bread I had, but anyway, I make sandwiches. I make a lot of sandwiches and stuff, but anyway. So now, is it the best? No, but it's not like when you would have yeast, right? Rising and stuff like that, but it's okay. The only thing that was, the crust wasn't really like I liked it, but the other part, like when you got to this part right here, that's really good. That part was okay, but if you're making, you can make peas out of that pizza dough stuff too, but I just made focaccia, I wanted something different, so I ate it with some chili yesterday. So you don't have to spend a lot of money to eat well every day. You can eat well and it'd be satisfying and it'd be inexpensive, even if it is like mixed stuff. So what? Sometimes you get, when you're trying to save money and cut corners, sometimes it's just cheaper to use mixed stuff. You know what I'm saying? So don't be embarrassed for that. I only had to add, I use condensed milk because I can add a little bit of the condensed milk and then add a little water to it to stretch it so that it becomes like a dairy product, kind of, sort of. And so that's how I use that condensed milk a lot for my baked stuff. I do use creams and things like that too, but sometimes I cut corners like that. So don't think that you can't survive and eat on very little, because you can. That's all I'm trying to show you, is that this whole meal for today, the focaccia I fixed yesterday, and then we're talking about like $1 and some odd cents for just the pizza dough mix that you get in a package, and you add water to it. That was it. But this, I added just a little bit of condensed milk. It's like a half a cup of milk and an egg, and that was it, But I got all of this, and so I'll eat this with my beans, So, but for today, this whole meal probably cost me about maybe $3, because I had an egg for this, and and this was probably about $1 for the cornmeal. And then the beans, I didn't use the whole sack of beans. I just used a little bit at a time, but I mixed them. So I used about a quarter cup of white beans and a quarter cup of navy, and it made a whole crock pot full of stuff,